So in this module, we are going to discuss, that is third question, verify whether the values of x given in each case are zeros or not for the polynomial. What is meant by zero in the polynomials? So zeros are nothing but solutions or answers. So solutions or answers for the polynomials. Zeros means we have to remember this case. So if you substitute any value, the x values, if you substitute in the given polynomials, the values, so variable values or x values, substitute, if you substitute in the given polynomial, then the polynomial will be equal to 0. So if you substitute values, then polynomials will be equal to 0. If you got p of x as 0, then p of x as 0, then x value will be equal to answers. That is, let's take x value will be something, some number. Let's take n like that. So we are going to explain that one. So let's take first one as p of x will be equal to 2x plus 1. Then what they are telling is x is equals to minus 1 by 2. So if you substitute x is equals to minus 1 by 2 in this, then we should get x is equals to minus 1 by 2 should be equal to 0. That is 2 into minus 1 by 2 plus 1. So here 2 into minus 1, it is 2 will going to cancel, then minus 1 plus 1 we will get. So that is 0. Then yes, what you can say, x is equals to minus 1 by 2 is the 0 of p of x will be equal to 2x plus 1, like this. We should get the final answer should be 0. Our second one is p of x will be equal to, so p of x will be equal to 5x minus pi, 5x minus pi. So let's take here what you can take. So 5x is p of minus 3 by 2 we should do. So here 5 into minus 3 by 2 minus pi. So minus pi. So let's take here 5 3s are 15 minus this is pi. So let's take LCM, minus 15 by here, let's take LCM to 2 pi. So we cannot getting 0 here answer. So this is what you can say, x is equals to minus 3 by 2 is not 0 of p of x is equals to 5x minus pi. So 5x minus pi, like that. Our next one is what you can take, third one. So third one is what, p of x will be equal to x square minus 1. X is equals to plus or minus 1. So plus or minus 1 means x is equals to 1 and x is equals to minus 1. This is the case. We need to substitute both, then we are going to check. So p of 1 we will take first. That is 1 square minus 1. That is what, 1 into 1, 1. Then here 0. Yes, x is equals to 1 is the 0. Next, p of minus 1. That is minus 1 whole square minus 1. So minus into minus will become plus. Here minus 1 minus. If it, as I told, if its the exponent value is even, then you will get what? We will get positive. Minus into minus 1. Minus into minus plus. 1 into 1, 1. Minus 1. Here 0. So x is equals to minus 1 is also 0 of p of x will be equal to x square minus 1. How these answers will come means, what you will do, x square minus 1 equal to 0, that one only we can do. Then x square will be equal to 1, then x is equal to square root of 1, that is plus or minus 1 we will take. Like this we need to solve the expressions, then only we will get these values. Our next one is p of x will be equal to x minus 1 into x plus 2. That is x is equals to minus 1 and x is equals to minus 2. These are the values we need to substitute. So p of 1 minus 1 will be equal to minus 1 into minus 1 plus 2. So we should get the 0. Minus 1 will become what? Minus 2 into 2 minus 1 will be 1. So before 2 plus is there for that addition. So minus 2 we are getting. So p of minus 1, p of minus 1 is equals to minus 2. Then what you can say here as x is equals to minus 1 is not 0 of the polynomial. Let's take our next one. So x is equals to minus 2. That means p of minus 2 will be equal to minus 2 minus 1 into minus 2 plus 2. So minus 2 minus, same symbols came for that addition, same symbol we have to write. So minus 2 plus 2 will going to cancel, then we will get 0, minus 3 into 0. This p of minus 2 is we are getting 0. Then what you can say, x is equals to minus 2 is the 0 of polynomial p of x will be equal to x minus 1 into x plus 2. So like this we need to solve. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. So our next one is fifth one. What is that? Is p of y will be equal to y square. So p of y will be equal to y square, then y is equals to 0. So let's substitute y is equals to 0, that is p of 0 will be equal to 0 square, that will be 0. Then what you can say, yes, y is equals to 0 is the 0 of p of y will be equal to y square. Then this is fifth one. Our next one, sixth one is, what is that? P of x will be equal to ax plus b. That is, x is equals to minus b by a. So we are going to substitute in this value p of minus b by a. That will be equal to a into x plus minus b by a plus b. So what you can cancel here, a will going to cancel, minus b plus b will be equal to minus b plus b will going to cancel here. Then what is that? 0. Then what is that? P is equals to, p of minus b by a will be equal to 0. Then what you can take, minus b by a, x is equals to is the 0 of p of x will be equal to ax plus b. So like that we need to solve. Our next one, seventh one is f of x will be equal to 3x square minus 1. So f of x 3x square minus 1, then x is equals to minus 1 by root 3 and x is equals to 2 by root 3. So this order we need to substitute. So f of, let's take function minus 1 by root 3 will be equal to 3 into here minus 1 by root 3 whole square minus 1. So we are substituted in the place of that one. So 3 into minus 1 whole square by root 3 whole square. Like this we need to solve. So what is that? Here 3 into square and square root will going to cancel. Then 3 into minus 1 whole square is 1. Why? Because here 2 is a even. For that minus 1 will become plus 1. 3 minus 1. So 3 will going to cancel now. Why? Because here square root cancel. 1 minus 1 will be equal to 0. So what you can take, therefore x is equals to minus 1 by root 3 is the 0. Then next one is x is equals to 2 by root 3. Then what is that? F of 2 by root 3 will be equal to 3 into 2 by root 3 whole square minus 1. So let's take 3 into 2 square by root 3 whole square. So 2 and square root will going to cancel. Then 3 into 2 2s are 4 minus 1. That is 3 4s are 12. Here 4 by 3 will get 4 by 3. So 3 will going to cancel here. Then what you can take, 4 minus 1, that is 3 we will get. Then what you can say here is x is equals to 2 by root 3. This is not equal to 0. So for that x is equals to 2 by root 3 is not 0. Like that we need to solve. Our eighth one, last one is f of x will be equal to 2x minus 1. So f of x will be equal to 2x minus 1. Then x is equals to 1 by 2 and x is equals to minus 1 by 2. So here in the place of x place we need to substitute 1 by 2. That is 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1. 2 will going to cancel. Then 1 minus 1 will become 0. Then x is equals to 1 by 2 is the 0. Is the solution. Why? Because final answer should, after substituting all the values in this functions, then we should get the 0 value. Then what we can say, that is the solution or 0. Then f of minus 1 by 2 we have to do. So 2 into minus 1 by 2 minus 1. So 2 will going to cancel. Minus 1 minus 1, that is minus 2. So if it is the same symbol scheme means addition, but same sign also we have to take. What you can take here is therefore x is equals to minus 1 by 2 is not 0 of f of x will be equal to 2x minus 1. So how to find zeros is, if you equate the given polynomial with the 0, then as usual we will get the answer. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. So here what they are asked is our next question, fourth one, find the 0 of the polynomial in each of the following cases. So what is meant by 0? So 0 is nothing but solutions. Solutions means find x value, find variable x value or any value given in the expression. So what we have to do is, let's take f of x should be equate with the 0, then we are going to calculate the x values. The function should be equal to 0, like that. So now we will see the first one, f of x will be equal to x plus 2. Then what you can take? So as I told, f of x should be equal to 0, then right hand side equate. X plus 2 will be equal to 0, then x is equals to 2 minus 2. So 0 minus 2. So x is equals to minus 2. This is the 0 of that. So minus 2 is the answer, first one. Second one is f of x will be equal to x minus 2. So if it is a plus is there, then we'll get minus in the 0. If it is a minus is there, then we'll get the answer in plus. So 0, then x is equals to shift right side. This one minus 2 will become plus 2. Then x is equals to 0. So this is the zeros of the given polynomial. Next, our third one is f of x will be equal to 2x plus 3. So 2x plus 3 should be equate with 0. Then shift this plus 3 to the right side. It will become minus 3. That is 0 minus 3 will become minus 3. Then 2x will be equal to minus 3. Then x will be here in the multiplication. If you shift to the right side, we want only single x left side. So for that, it will become in division. It will go in the denominator. So x is equals to minus 3 by 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. Our fourth one is, what is that fourth one? So let's take f of x will be equal to 2x minus 3. So here plus will come means in minus 3 by 2. If it is a minus will come means, then we will get plus 3 by 2. So minus 3, if you shift to the right side, then it will become plus 3. So it will become 0 plus 3 will be 3. Then 2x will be equal to 3. Then x will be equal to 3 by 2. So this is the solution for the fourth one. Then fifth one will be equal to what? F of x will be equal to x square. The fifth one will be f of x will be equal to x square. Then x square will be equal to 0. Then x will be equal to square root of 0. Then whatever it is there with the 0, then it is 0 only. We cannot do any operation with the 0. For that, x value will be 0. Then what is sixth one? So our sixth one is, f of x will be equal to px. That is, p should not be equal to 0. Then px will be equal to 0 means what you can take here. So here p of x, px will be equal to 0. Then x will be equal to 0 by p. That is 0. 0 by anything is 0. Then what is the answer is x is equals to 0. This is our answer. Our next one, last one, seventh one is, so let's take seventh one. F of x will be equal to px plus q. That is, p should not be equal to 0. pq are real numbers. pq are real numbers. Whatever it is there, that we have to follow that conditions. P should not be equal to 0. Why? Because it maybe will come in denominator. For that, it should not be equal to 0. So p of x plus q will be equal to 0. Then find the values. So plus q will shift to the right side. Then it will become px will be equal to 0 minus q. That is minus q. Then px will be equal to minus q. Then x will be equal to minus q by p. So this is our answer. If it is a p should not be equal to 0. Why? Because it is there in denominator. Denominator should not be equal to 0. Any value. It may be p or it may be anything. If it is a 0 means it's undefined. For that it is like that. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.